Hey guys, I want to talk to you about the change that you desire and creating that change that you desire because I know a lot of you watch what I post, read what I post. Thank you very much. Not all of you come to my events because some of you probably are not local, and that's totally fine. But I want you to know I address a lot of this in the upcoming the modern manifesting e-course. And this is not really a sales pitch, but I want you to know that I know what you want. I know you want to change. I know a lot of you don't want to work where you work and you don't want to live where you're living. You want to be in a relationship and you're not in a relationship. And I address all of this stuff in that e-course that is for sale on my website. It's not expensive. Trust me, with the thousands of dollars I've put out there and the years that I've put out there, I am teaching you everything and sending these little tidbit videos to help you guys out. So I really want to talk to you today about what the title is, the change that you desire. You're reading this because you want change, or you're listening to this because you want change. And I guess my question would be, on a scale from 1 to 10, how badly do you want that change? Because the truth is, you may not want the change as badly as you think you do, because if you did, then why haven't you already started to take action, even the smallest action, to make that happen? It took me 3 years. Well, I've had the idea in my head about living in a beach house for many, many years, but it took me 3 years before I actually manifested, when I really actually started taking the action steps. And yes, the universe kicked me in the ass to get that started. The way that happened was not the way that I would have preferred that it happened, but it happened because I kind of needed a place to live that led me somewhere, that led somewhere. But that's what I talk about when we're talking about planting seeds and taking action and waiting for the seeds to grow, and then it finally, but if you just don't give up, then it happens. But the key is desire. And that's the starting point for all change. So if you don't desire something badly enough, then you won't be able to do the work of managing your thinking, and then change will not happen. So thinking you want to change and desiring it are two completely different things. But if you truly desire change and have not created it in your life yet, then probably the reason for that is because you don't know how to change. And that is totally understandable because no one in school, our parents, nobody taught us that, which they really should teach that in school. But first things first, look at your patterns, because that is what they are that build your life. And if you have what you desire, then you have great patterns. And if you don't have what you want, then you don't truly and deeply desire it enough to change your patterns. Some soul searching needs to happen here, but what you really and truly need is what brings you joy. So realizing this, that your patterns come from habits, the first thing you have to do is restructure your habits. You guys, I can't even tell you, when I changed my habits, I just started it off, I was going to do it for 30 days, and then I kept doing it for 60 days, and then I did it for 90 days, and I was putting it down in my notes in my phone, the notes section in your phone, I didn't even write it down, or I was just in my notes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did this, Monday, and it became it happened so quick once I started doing it. I didn't do anything crazy. It was just little things I went for a walk, went for a run, stopped eating chocolate-covered gummy bears. Things just started happening. I went out, I took a yoga class, things that I hadn't done in a while. And then I noticed things started just happening faster and faster the more that I started changing my habits. So the first thing you want to start is restructuring your habits. Take an inventory, we started, I was just talking about. Start it now. Start it this week. What habits support you and what habits take from you? Habits are nothing more than the neural pathways in our brain created by repeated actions, thoughts, and behaviors. So put this in your mind and keep it in your mind. I don't get what I desire in life. I get my habits. And to create more in your life, you need new habits. So let's just start small on how to create new habits here. This is what we want to do. Pick a small habit today that you want to start. Keep it simple, make your bed every morning, put dinner dishes away, put them in the dishwasher, pick up the living room before you go to bed, and make it an unbreakable standard. Like I said, I put it in my notes every day, and if I notice a day that I skip, I'm what did I do that day? Or I just noticed I skipped it. That's it. That's how you create a new habit. Just start small. It sets you up for success, and it also starts training you in the art of discipline. And the key to build a habit is by repetition, repetition, repetition. Like I said, I started it for 30 days and I've been doing it for months now. Like the list is like this long in my notes on the phone. So no matter what, just keep doing the habits. Start out with 30 days. Start out with 60 days. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Please do it every day. And I promise you're going to start noticing differences just by changing the habit. And when you hit that stage, congratulations, you just learned how to create new habits. And there's more to this, but this will get you started on your way. Do it like 30 to 90 days. I get more into it in the Modern Manifesting e-course that's for sale on my website. Again, I'll put the link in there. And I know it sounds silly, but habits is what is going to get you started. If you are struggling and you don't have the money and you're not able to do some of the other things that I've suggested you do, or you're not good at journaling, or you're not good at meditation, at least start with a habit. You can do that. I know you can do it. I know you can. I know you can. All right. Let me know how you do. And check out the e-course. Let me know if you have any questions. You guys know I love you. Talk to you later.